payback, not revenge, but redemption for what we didn't do last year in this matchup. It might have been as poorly as they played all year long. Jahvid Best only had 25 yards. Here he comes. Across midfield. Best, the hesitation. One man to beat. Touchdown, Cal. 73 yards to the end zone. Heisman hopeful, yeah.
When you were a defensive coordinator going up against Cal, you were consistently holding your hat, hoping that Ford doesn't get into the open field. Watch number 86, Verran Tucker, work downfield against the cornerback, Carroll. And a great job by Jahvid Best, changing gears and picking up a blocker downfield.
Got a true freshman as the kicker. Vince D'Amato on for his first extra point of his career. 7-0, and a look at how explosive maybe the best running back in the country can be.
That was Little.
And Little able to get to it. So 1st and 10. Look for a quick strike. Inside the 5, high into the air, incomplete. Marvin Jones, the sophomore from Etiwanda, California, and a gain of 20. It's 1st and goal.
A lot of people are going to know the name Marvin Jones when this season is done. He's had a tremendous offseason. Great size ball.
That was against Maryland last year. Had the injuries, but he's back and will be a big part of this offense. Best up into the air. Touchdown. So we've got 9 minutes left in the first quarter, and Jahvid Best has 2 touchdowns already. And he's got over 3 times as many yards as he had in the entire game last year in this matchup.
Well, he continues to roll. The last 3 games a year ago, 700 yards to beat the Beavers.
Wiley, they show blitz. They bring it complete over the middle, inside the 5 to the 3. High into the air went Marvin Jones for the catch.
California has a couple great-looking receivers in Verran Tucker and right here in Marvin Jones. The coach is just raving about his work in the offseason, a great fall camp. And how about the effort to go up and make that play in traffic?
The last time that Cal had 1st and goal, Maryland was able to force a field goal. This time it's 1st and goal from the 3. Wiley on the roll, under pressure. Escapes, throws, touchdown. Skylar Curran. The tight end and a senior from Woodland, California on the catch. Curran, who's been one of the big surprises during the fall camp, but attribute this touchdown, give it to Kevin Riley.
Yeah, Harrell came
extra points tonight in his first appearance. So Riley, a big play, driving him down the field. It's been all Cal to this point. Starter at left guard. So 1st and 10 from the 39. Maryland showing blitz again, trying to bring pressure. Can't get to Riley. Wide open, touchdown, Cal. Nyan Boateng and nobody within 10 yards of him. "39 yards to the end zone. And how about that 2-minute drill?
Now watch the top of the screen. Boateng is going to just run right by Wiseman, number 6. And Wiseman loses his footing. That's a great play by Riley to make sure that he doesn't overshoot him. He puts a little more extra on under the football, some trajectory to make sure that he doesn't overshoot Boateng down the middle of the field.
D'Amato on for the extra point, and it's 31-6. Pretty impressed with this Cal offense so far?
Well, I am impressed, and Riley has all the weapons around him. I've really been impressed by the way that Kevin Riley has settled down here in the second quarter. He's throwing the ball accurately. You can see the change in his delivery. He's got the ball higher, and he's making smart decisions. Jeff Tedford, I think, paramount. He wants to see good decisions from Kevin Riley, and he's getting it right now in this football game. Feeling the heat in the pocket for Maryland.
So Cal takes over 1st and 10 from the 46. Marvin Jones, talented wideout in motion. Going to try Javid Best, though. To the outside, looking for room. Has a seam. Best still on his feet. Finally knocked out of bounds. And Kevin Riley helped clear the way, throwing a block.
Now Kevin Riley is doing it all. And usually it's Javid Best that's doing it all, but what a block by Riley, getting out front, getting the cut, and Best just...
Their numbers from a year ago and the balance that they had, and the running game solid, and the passing game, the numbers all not all that impressive, but one of the reasons is because they average so much running the football. Vereen to the end zone, so Shane gets his try and connects. If it's not Best, it's Shane Vereen, the sophomore from Valencia, California.
Great blocks up front from the center, Guarnero and Justin Cheadle, the right guard. This offensive line lost Alex Mack. They lost Malele, but the transition has been seamless.
Hey, how about that? Javid Best, the first guy to greet Shane Vereen with the chest bump on the sideline. Vince D'Amato. We'll try it in a moment.
Well, we talked to Jeff Tedford, and we say, hey, how 4 quarterbacks have gone in the top 6 picks in the draft that have been under his tutelage.
Rodgers. Riley going deep. He's got a man out there. Caught for a touchdown, Marvin Jones. Yards to the end zone, and right now Don Brown, the defensive coordinator for Maryland's got to be thinking, I left UMass for this.
You won't see many better catches this year in college football, and the shot that Riley's going to take on delivery. Jones was working against Carroll, one of the best corners in the ACC.
Another extra point, up and good. 45-6, David Norrie.
Nolan Carroll had his arm pinned. That was pretty close to a one-handed grab. And the fireworks continue.
With the lead, they jumped out to a 14-0 lead just like that. Long run by Javid Best to open it up. Shane Vereen tries the left side, inside the 20. And close to the 15. This offense just keeps rolling along. Antoine Perez, the free safety on the stop.
And Maryland's defense has spent a lot of time on the field tonight. And they're starting to wear down. Cal can hit you from so many different directions.
Now, those are the seats that Norrie would pay for, right up there. Tightwad Hill, they're free.
Hey, it's all about value.
You don't want to pay, you sit up on Tightwad Hill.
I like the price, and I like the view.
Can barely see those guys.
You're not on the 50, but
great view though of San Francisco and the Bay Bridge, closed by the way all weekend long. Vereen off the screen inside, easy to the end zone. No trouble there. Never touched. $15 yards just like that.
California has always had great balance under Tedford. A lot of players getting involved offensively tonight. Vereen getting his quality touches. A lot of smiling faces on the sidelines for Cal.
Chris Guarnero, the center, just threw a defender out of the way. D'Amato's been busy tonight. Extra point up and good. The 4th touchdown pass tonight for Kevin Riley. Don't know how much we'll see him the rest of the way. It's 52-13.